These are some of Thailand's most exceptional and highly valuable amulets, many valued in the millions of baht. They were crafted by revered Buddhist masters who lived during the same era as legendary monks such as Somdek Phra Pidta Chan To Promarangsi of Wat Rakang Kositaran, Luang Po Ngun of Wat Bang Klan, Luang Po Pan of Wat Bang Hia, and Luang Pu Im of Wat Nang. Among them, the amulets created by Luang Pu Im of Wat Saphan Sung are especially renowned. His Phra Pidta and Takrud amulets are considered masterpieces, often priced in the millions and extremely difficult to find in genuine condition today. The primary sacred qualities of the Phra Pidta amulet are loving kindness, attraction, and good fortune. These attributes are believed to enhance charm, personal magnetism, business success, and overall prosperity. In addition, the amulet is known for its powers of protection and safety, shielding the wearer from misfortune and danger. Certain versions of Phra Pidta are also highly regarded for their invincibility and strong protection, especially those crafted in the crouching posture. Key spiritual qualities: loving kindness and attraction, enhances charm, likability, and harmonious relationships, wealth and business success, supports financial luck, career growth, and prosperous trade, protection and safety, guards against accidents, danger, and negative influences, invincibility, Kankripan, strong protective qualities, especially in specific traditional designs, mindfulness and wisdom. Some versions help strengthen focus, clarity, and decision-making. Notes: the true spiritual power depends on the intention and consecration or blessing performed by the master monk. Different versions may offer different strengths, such as stronger charm, wealth attraction, or protection. Luang Pu Im was born in 1816, BE 2359, in the year of the ox, in Lam Yai village, Pak Kret district, Nonthaburi province. He was the son of Mr. Nak and Mrs. Chan, and had 3 siblings, Phok, Kam, and Im. At the age of 22, he was ordained at Wat Bo in Pak Kret. 1 month later, he moved to Wat Kalayanamatra, Wara Mahavihan, where he studied Buddhist scriptures for 7 rainy seasons. He later continued his monastic residence at Wat Prayora Wangsawat, Wara Vihan, for 3 years, followed by Wat Nuan Noradit, Wara Vihan, for another 5 years. In 1853, or BE 2396, local devotees invited him to become the abbot of Wat Sawang Arom, known today as Wat Saphan Sung. At that time, the temple had only 2 resident monks, making religious duties and ecclesiastical ceremonies difficult to conduct. About 8 months before the Buddhist Lent, Luang Peebles Sambat, a devotee from Banglampu, visited Luang Pu Im. Seeing the temple's deteriorated condition, he encouraged renovations and the construction of a new ordination hall. He helped raise donations to fund the restoration and permanent structures. It is believed that during this period, Luang Pu Im began creating his first Phra Pidta and Takrud amulets. These sacred items were given to donors who contributed to the temple's reconstruction. During his journeys as a wandering monk, Tudong, Luang Pu Im collected various sacred herbs, roots, and natural materials, which he later used as ingredients for his amulets, which contributed to the exceptional spiritual power and revered status of the sacred items he created. There is a well-known legend passed down among the villagers living near Wat Saphan Sung. In the area, there once stood an old Takayan tree, Hopea odorata, that constantly produced mysterious oil. At night, anyone who walked past the tree claimed to be haunted by the spirit of a Takayan lady, leaving many villagers feverish and ill. They were often brought to Luang Pu Im to receive holy water for healing. At first, Luang Pu Im remained indifferent, but as the incidents grew more frequent and the villagers became increasingly terrified, he decided to intervene. After blessing the sick with holy water, he said, "This cannot go on. We cannot live together like this." He then walked to the Takayan tree, sat in meditation, chanted sacred verses, and blew holy blessings onto the tree. He continued this ritual for 3 consecutive days. Eventually, the once mighty Takayan tree began to wither and die. From that day onward, the villagers never again encountered the haunting spirit of the Takayan lady. During his time as the abbot, Luang Pu Am often traveled on spiritual journeys to practice deep meditation and study ancient esoteric teachings. Because of his mastery, the local community highly respected him, believing he possessed powerful sacred abilities and truthful speech, words that carried real spiritual weight. He was known for his simplicity, humility, and great compassion toward all who sought his help. Before his passing, Luang Pu Am left a heartfelt message. "If you face happiness or sorrow, just remember me." This phrase has been passed down among devotees to this day. Luang Pu Am passed away at the age of 80 on a Sunday, the 8th waxing moon of the 9th month, which corresponds to August 16, 1896, BE 2439. Some records, however, note the date as August 17, 1895, BE 2438. He completed 59 rains retreats, Vasa. Another remarkable story often shared by devotees is the account of a car accident survivor. Despite the vehicle being severely damaged, the driver walked away with only minor scratches. According to rescue volunteers at the scene, the driver credited his safety to the Luang Pu Im amulet he always wore around his neck. During our filming at the temple, we also witnessed locals bringing offerings, such as pig heads and various items to express gratitude after their wishes had been fulfilled. Most of these vows were related to career success, business growth, increased sales, or even good fortune in lottery and luck-based events. Luang Pu Im's Phra Pidta amulets are widely believed to possess strong powers of charm and attraction, helping the wearer earn the love, trust, and favor of others. They are also known to support success in business, smooth negotiations, and financial prosperity. Additionally, they are highly regarded for enhancing luck and fortune. His Takrud amulets contain the sacred Mongkon Solos yantra, square-shaped inscriptions written in ancient Khmer and Pali scripts. These symbols represent protection, loving-kindness, and powerful spiritual blessings meant to safeguard the wearer from harm while bringing prosperity and good fortune. After the passing of Luang Pu Im, the leadership at Wat Saphan Sung was succeeded by 2 highly respected monks, Luang Pu Klin and Luang Po Tongsuk. The sacred amulets and talismans created during their time continued to be cherished by devotees, partly because they carry on the same spiritual lineage and are more affordable for the general public. Another significant figure is Luang Pu Vas, a nephew of Luang Pu Im's younger sister. Although he never served as the abbot of Wat Saphan Sung, he earned deep respect from followers due to his direct bloodline connection to Luang Pu Im and his inheritance of powerful esoteric teachings from Luang Pu Klin and Luang Po Tongsuk. Amulets created by Luang Pu Vas are highly valued among his disciples. He passed away on April 15, 2016. Today, Wat Saphan Sung is guided by its 6th abbot, widely known as Phra Ajahn Dio. He continues the traditional craftsmanship of creating Phra Pidta amulets, Takrud talismans, and other sacred objects using the ancient methods passed down through generations. Devotees can still obtain these items directly from the temple for only a few hundred baht, making it remarkably accessible to connect with a lineage that has been revered for over a century. The temple has recently opened its own museum, showcasing a collection of sacred amulets, talismans, and historical items related to Wat Saphan Sung. Visitors can explore the exhibition free of charge. However, photography and video recording inside the museum are not permitted in order to preserve the artifacts. If you're visiting Bangkok, don't forget to stop by Wat Saphan Sung. You can explore the museum and also obtain traditional amulets and talismans crafted by the temple, items that many people choose to carry for good fortune and protection.